Farron and welcome to the Somatic Self. In this short video we're going to explore the postures of somatic practice. The purpose of the video is to allow yourself to find a way into somatic practice that works for you and is to be used as a resource in conjunction with my other videos, blogs and podcasts. Although we don't necessarily need to adopt any specific postures to become aware of what's going on inside our body, as all of the somatic practices happen within a time frame of more than 5 minutes, it makes sense to be as comfortable as possible in each duration, helping us to be bright yet relaxed and more attuned to what's going on inside. Each posture puts us in touch with its own way of being in a felt experiential way and provides an arena for us to inquire into our aliveness, uniqueness and fundamental adequacy. We'll be detailing how to sit, kneel, stand and lie down, providing alternatives when available, as well as hand positions and physical aids to practice. Please only do what you're physically able to do and ease back if you feel any discomfort or pain. We're looking to enter into a relationship with our body based on respectful listening and mutual activity. I suggest that you watch the first part of the video, practicing with a mat and cushion first, because a lot of the principles apply to the other postures that follow. If you like this video or find it helpful, please like, share and subscribe. Okay, let's get started.
Okay, here we have a mat and cushion, and in Japan it's called a zafu and zabuton, both readily available on the internet. It allows us to adopt a cross-legged seating position and also a kneeling position. The mat is traditionally made from layers of felt, and this cushion is filled with buckwheat so it moulds to your body. The cushion brings our hip bones higher than our knees and allows us to sit cross-legged more comfortably. We begin by placing the cushion towards the back of the mat and placing our iskia, our seat bones, on the forward half of the cushion. I recommend adopting what in yoga is called the easy posture, where one ankle is placed in front of the other. It's key to have a strong triangular base, for the seat bones to be in contact with something solid and the knees to be in contact with the ground. It's normal for one or even both knees to lift off the ground to begin with, so we can use props to support them, a yoga mat or cushion perhaps. Take a while to feel into the connection with the cushion and the ground. Allow the spine to be long and tuck the chin slightly. This will straighten the spine. If you sit with a chin that sticks up and out, it's likely that the mind will wander more readily and our experience will be less embodied. There are a number of hand positions one can use, and please feel free to explore, but I recommend just a gathered right over left position like this. This brings an inward focus and sense of containment. The forearms rest in the fold of where our torso meets the top of the thighs. If we feel like effort is necessary to keep our hands like this, then we can use a cushion, towel, or our top as a hammock to rest our hands in without effort. This is recommended, as if our hands slip down, it can cause unnecessary strain on the neck and shoulders. Next, gently rock the body from side to side, then backwards and forwards, allowing the pendulum effect to come to rest. This should be your sweet spot, where there's an uprightness that feels independent and dignified. When we end a period of practice, take a little while to feel into the boundaries of your body, to wiggle your fingers and toes, once again rocking from side to side and gently allowing your eyelids to lift in your own time. If this is to become a regular posture for you, please alternate your top and bottom legs each time you practice, as the spine is slightly twisted when we sit like this and the body can adapt, becoming asymmetric and imbalanced over time. If the top leg is alternated, it can help us be more flexible and is particularly good for our psoas muscle. This doesn't happen when kneeling. To kneel, turn the cushion on its end and straddle the cushion like this to find a better height. You might find that if your hip flexor muscles are working a bit too much, It's a sign that your hips are too low and your seat needs to be higher. If kneeling is for you, you might like to try a meditation bench. These have an angled seat to bring more comfort, but you may need to either saw it down or add chocks to get the right height for you. Make sure yours is padded, as it can cut off your circulation if just using a wooden bench. Using a mat and cushion like this puts us in contact with the ground and has a stable, grounded quality to it. Next up is using a chair and wedge cushion. It's very straightforward, and what we've already learned applies here. Make sure the feet offer us good contact and stability as part of our strong triangular base. When we stand, I recommend that the feet are hip width apart with an equal weight distribution between the balls of the feet and the heels. Check this by freely wiggling your toes. This shouldn't affect your balance. Bring the shoulders up, back and release down. Nice and long in the neck, chin tucked as if there's a cord lifting the back of the head toward the sky. The tailbone is neutral or slightly tucked in. The hands can rest by the sides or be placed in front of the belly for a more inward focus. Finally, laying down. I'm going to recommend that you lie down on your back. As before, nice and long in the spine, the chin tucked slightly. The hands can be allowed to fall to the sides, palms facing upwards like the Savasana pose found in yoga. But what I'm going to suggest is that the palms come up and rest on the belly with the elbows resting on the floor. Take a belt and secure it around the lower thighs above the knees. This will allow you to rest completely and there will be less stress on the lumbar area. Additionally, some prefer to add a pillow below the lower back too. Whether done inside or outdoors, practicing in a laying down position puts us in more contact with the ground beneath us and enables us to relax more, feel more connected, supported, and breaks our habitual doing mode by simply getting down and experiencing life from another perspective.
The key is engaging with the felt sense of your body. Please don't get caught up in perfectionism, as these are just guidelines. We're aiming toward an ideal without stressing about it. I hope you'll join me in exploring the key somatic practices in our other videos, podcasts, blogs and retreats. Thanks for watching.